Oh my goodness. I don't know how to feel about this precisely. So apparently, the sitting president, Joe Biden, has pardoned his son, Hunter, on a pow pow and tax charges, claiming that his son was singled out and unfairly prosecuted. His son had previously faced a collective up to 42 years in prison for his illegal pow pow possession and tax charges. On Sunday, December 1st, again, the president announced in a statement that he would be pardoning his son, writing, quote, I believe in the justice system, but as I have wrestled with this, I also believe raw politics has infected this process and it led to a miscarriage of justice. And once I made this decision this weekend, there was no sense in delaying it further. Sir, he further says, from the day I took office, I said I would not interfere with the Justice Department's decision making, and I kept my word, even as I have watched my son being selectively and unfairly prosecuted. Wait, and quote, without aggravating factors like use in a crime, multiple purchases, or buying a weapon as a straw purchaser, people are almost never brought to trial on felony charges solely for how they filled out a gun form. He further wrote that, quote, those who were late paying their taxes because of serious addictions but paid them back subsequently with interest and penalties are typically given non-criminal resolutions. It is clear that Hunter was treated differently. Sir? Wow. Wow. The pardon is expected to apply to Hunter Biden's federal firearm case and his 9 tax charges. In the gun case, a Delaware jury found him guilty of 3 charges related to how he unlawfully obtained and possessed a pow pow in 2018 while addicted to narcotics in July. He was found guilty by a jury of his peers to having had unlawfully obtained and possessed a pow pow. Found by a jury of his peers. Mr. President, what is going on? Never mind, I shouldn't even ask. No. Wow. Wow. The president further quotes that the charges in his cases and his son's cases came only after several of my political opponents in Congress instigated them to attack me and oppose my election. Then a carefully negotiated plea deal agreed to by the Department of Justice unraveled in the courtroom with a number of my political opponents in Congress taking credit for bringing political pressure on the process. Had the plea deal held, it would have been a fair, reasonable resolution on Hunter's cases. Wow. Well, I guess I have seen it all. Holy damn. So Hunter Biden said that in an emailed statement, he would not take the pardon lightly and now hopes to dedicate his life to, quote, helping those who are still sick and suffering, unquote. He says further, quote, I have admitted and taken responsibility for my mistakes during the darkest days of my addiction. Mistakes that have been exploited to publicly humiliate and shame me and my family for political sport. He further attested. So after, I guess he will always have the tag of the first child of a sitting president to be convicted of crimes. Wow. So just at the nick of time before his dad was about to leave office, from a parent's standpoint, of course you would want to protect your children. Of course. That's like your first instinct is to protect your children. However, wow. Wow. Okay, look. I'm sure that a lot of these politicians have tried to lobby for their family members of friends of theirs who are rich donors, political cronies, celebrities they like. But it really in this political climate we're in, it's like you look to the left, it's wrong. You look to the right, it's wrong. With what I can say is little hope that most people have in the leaders of this country. And then you hear about this. It's just, it further cements people's disinterest and people's dismay in the elected leaders for each of their states, for the country, for their local government. I mean, hot dang. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You know, we really need to get a grip on like having an unlimited age for our politicians. Honestly, there has to be an age limit. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be ageist, but a lot of these politicians have been in these positions so long. They are so out of touch with what's happening on the ground. Period. Oh, so irritating. Anywho, darlings, that's what we have. Have a fabulous week ahead. And also, remember, you are all kinds of fabulous. Leave grace for others, but do not ignore the red flags. And always journey in gratitude. I shall see you, old darling dears, in the next go round. Toodaloo for now. Bye.